ASP.NET. Do you have idea on HTML, CSS?
Not really, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. So basically, till now, whatever application we created, that is completely related to desktop. And again, few more topics will come to ASP. Okay. Yeah, so here, OOPS concepts, database programming like ADO.NET. Again, it will be repeated to web also. The same SQL server, connections, command, everything is repeated here. So this is websites. Basically, the websites are two types. One is static websites, and the second one is dynamic websites. Static and dynamic, already you have a difference, right? So static website will come under if the user is not having an interaction with the page. No user interaction. Example, news channel websites, any organizational websites, and some part of the Wikipedia content. Only CMS is there, means content management. Some data is there, we just read the data and we can simply close the website. We are not going to type anything and it is not submitting any data to server and again come back from the server. That is what we call it as static website. So no user interaction. All read-only websites. Just we are reading and we can simply close the site. So all read-only websites will become under static website. And what is dynamic websites? Simply wherever we have a login, registration, file uploading, navigations from one page to another page and all these things will become under dynamic websites. So dynamic websites are nothing but reverse of this. Here no user interaction, but whereas here we have a user interaction. User is going to interact with the website. And here all websites having only few technologies. One is HTML and the second one is CSS, JavaScript. This is traditional website design. The types of website creations are, one is traditional website designing and the second one is RIA design, rich internet applications. What's the difference? I'll tell you. All old websites, long back, 10 years, 5 years back, whatever we are going to see, that is traditional. And what the latest, like here every time page is refreshing and go back, go top, all these links will be there. And please wait while the page is loading, such type of customized messages. Now what is RIA design? Rich internet applications or rich interactive applications. So what is the richness is, nowadays it is not going to show any messages, please wait while the page is loading, the type of message. Just the progress bar is going to display on the top of the browser tab. It's ringing in progress. Once the circle has been completed, then the website is completely loaded. the rich internet application or rich interactive application. Now here some advanced controls are introduced here. The same type of site. Now we can do it by using HTML5 and CSS3, and it is completely browser dependent. If the browser is blocking the JavaScript, all the JavaScript related things will not going to work. So in place of JavaScript, now we can use jQuery. The difference is here completely manual code like a C language we can write. Now here all related functionalities are given as predefined functions. We can invoke that functions and we can complete the code. If you want to write a JavaScript function, at least 5 to 6 lines are required. Now the same type of requirement, if you want to do it in jQuery, then you can write in a single line or 2 lines. So number of lines is reduced because of so many predefined functions are there to apply the activity. So that old websites technologies are these things. Upgraded technologies nowadays, every website has these things. And now the latest, one more thing is introduced by using the responsiveness. These things were applied only for browsers. Now somebody's are using laptop and somebody's are using mobile and somebody's are using tablet, somebody's are using desktop. But the design should not be a responsive design. Responsive in the sense it's automatically synchronizing the output. For that, one more thing is introduced, that is what we call as bootstrap. This is, it is especially for rich design. All these HTML5, CSS3 and jQuery functionalities as a shortcuts they have given, the total page is divided into 12 columns. That means from here to here. So if you want in the middle, we can take large columns, small columns, middle columns and all, and we can define the number also. Based on that, the design should not be disturb the other content. I'll show you clearly. First we need to understand. And tables are not used, completely eliminated the tables, because tables are easier for designing. How many rows you want, how many columns you want, we can create and we can use it. But instead of that, we can use div tags. So now it is completely client-side implementation. Client means only browser can understand. Now here user interaction, along with this server-side technology also will be used. So here is these things plus C# coding, C#.NET code, and here very limited controls are there here. We want to access much more controls. Here we can use ASP.NET. Is a combination of all. So only client side we can use, and as well as server side we can use this ASP.NET plus HTML5, CSS3, jQuery, Bootstrap, C#. Now we need to know what is client side and what is server side. So basically, websites are two types: static websites, dynamic websites. Static websites are all read-only websites. Dynamic websites are rich internet applications, are rich interactive applications. HTML, CSS, jQuery, one combination. Another combination is HTML5, CSS3, jQuery along with Bootstrap for responsiveness. And for dynamic websites, HTML5, CSS3, jQuery, Bootstrap along with some C#.NET code. And now even ASP.NET also we can use it for server-side implementation. First one, client side and the server side. What is client side and what is server side? We can understand. Client side is nothing but whatever design or code we created, the design and code should be executable by browser. Till now we created the design and code, it will be only executing within our desktop. We are not sharing our design and code to throughout the world. But whereas here, the design and code will be executed by browser. So what the browser can understand? Simply www.google.com or gmail.com. So this is for World Wide Web. There we can use the content. That means they are going to create the domain with any internet service providers. They are giving some memory for us. We are created the website and we are going to keep our website into that domain. For that, first we need to purchase some memory and then they will give some FTP accounts, file transmission protocol, and by using that login credentials, we will keep our site into internet live so that we can access the code throughout universe. Now, this website is created by either only HTML, CSS, JavaScript under, or this website uses ASP.NET with C# under. So it depends on that. Client side means design and code will be executed by browser only. So what browser knows that? Browser knows only these things. Whatever latest. Old browsers doesn't know these things. New browsers only use this. So that's why sometimes it is showing that update the browser to view all the content and all. So old browsers knows only HTML, CSS and JavaScript can understand. And all the latest browsers, there is a new browsers. New browsers can understand HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript instead of that jQuery and responsiveness Bootstrap. So if you created a website and the web browser is understanding, means Internet Explorer, Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera, and all the latest browsers can understand these languages. It can able to display the output. There is no need of any compilers and all. Internally, it having HTML parser. The content can understand and output will come. But if you are used Java, JSP pages, PHP pages, ASPX pages, ASP pages, other than these extension pages, if any other extension cannot be understandable by browser. So what we have to do? Always we need to use server side. So here is only client and server interaction. Means one is a browser and one is whatever website we created, that website. Only two interactions. But whereas in a server side, we have three interactions because browser cannot understand the complete website. So here server side logic will not work. because it doesn't know what is ASP coding and what is C# coding under. Server side code will not run. So what we have to do? We need to apply browser to web server, and web server to website, like this. So here, this is the interaction. Why? What is the necessity of web server? Already you heard about the word as IIS or Apache, Tomcat. All these are web servers. So what is the main role of web server? Web server. Web server is having three facilities. One is to maintaining website, manage website, and the second one is manage FTP, file transmission protocol, and the third one is manage SMTP, simple mail transmission protocol. Most of the companies are configuring their email in Outlook. We are not opening a browser in a company. We are not using any office mail. Always we are using Outlook for mails and all. And somebody will be configuring Office 365 with the Microsoft accounts and all. So here, whenever at the rate wipro.com, tcs.com, microsoft.com, whatever website they are having, the domain, that will be configure their mail to this simple mail transmission protocol for anybody can send as well as receive an email. Once you created the site in your system, you want to be upload the site from your system to live and from the live to your system. Both the ways are FTP. And this is for websites. Till now, whatever we discussed, that one. So in .NET projects, what type of web server we are using? IIS, Internet Information Services. Internet Information Services. What is the role of IIS? Already here we discussed. If it is a client side, only browser and website is enough, because browser can understand HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So we also created the same thing. It will work. But if it is other than HTML, any other extension pages, if you want to be run it, it will not going to execute. So what is we needed? Web server. Web server contains websites managing FTP, SMTP. Now what exactly it will do? Browser doesn't understand server-side coding. It is acts like a mediator to converting the server-side code to client-side. So here it is web server. What it is the role? Convert server-side code to client-side, so that browser can understand. It will going to capable to display that output on a browser. And in C# only normal controls, but whereas in a website we have two types of controls. The controls are, one is the client side controls and the other one is server side controls. One is the client side controls and second one is server side controls. This client side controls also we call it as HTML controls. It is available only in a HTML tab, HTML controls. And server side controls are here web server controls or ASP.NET controls. Because the control is doesn't identify by the browser, it will always identified by web server. It will convert to HTML. So now we will see. The other one, web servers are given in a two types. web servers are two, not two, many things are there, but two web servers are supported by default. One is along with installation of operating system, and the second one is along with the installation of .NET. So this is operating system installation. IAS web server will come, and along with the installation of .NET, here is IAS Express, and also called as ASP.NET Development Server. What is the difference? Why two? One is just for practicing purpose. It will be going to execute in only one PC, and the second one is integration. The site is in a one developer system, and the team leader wants to run that application directly. We can run it with the help of IP address, with the help of system name and all. So this lifespan is only for single PC, and this lifespan is you can run from one PC as well as you can run from shared PCs also. Now we will see both. First, we can open here file menu. There we can select new. Under this we can select website. Here ASP.NET empty website. There the location here. One is a file system, and the second one is HTTP, and the third one is FTP. All Windows applications are only in one location, C drive, whereas here file system means site is in local PC. HTTP site is in IIS. FTP site we need to keep it to live. So here file system, it is in a C drive, D drive, like physical drives it is showing. Now see ASP.NET empty website. You want registration, login, welcome page, everything you can select ASP.NET web form site. So now file system and D drive, you will see online IT group. Just we can so we can give the location and click on OK. Now it is going to rendering the template. Already it is there. You can create another folder. So we have selected a website, but we are not created any pages, nothing. But automatically it is created all the things here, and just we can run this particular application. Just to press F5. But this one is not used because we are creating our own website, our own requirement and all. But maybe few of the things are required, so no need of going to create it by us. We can use the default template as web form site. Modify the web.config file. Now here, home page, about us, and the contact us. They have given some basic template. Now you can change the colors, you can apply. And here it is registration, default page. Even data also, like location @gmail.com, location 123, hash, this is location 123, hash, register. Now dynamically it is creating database, it is creating table, and it is storing data. Everything will do in one button click. First time it will take 2 to 3 minutes of time because it is creating database table and all. From the next time onwards, only it is inserting the data. Now see, automatically it is showing. Before that, sign in option, and now it is showing that hello location. Whoever the user is logged in, automatically that login person details will come. And once we are going to click on this particular location, we can extend the application, something like their profile, and they can change their passwords and some more, depends on the website. So now, once we click on location name, it is showing that at the time of registration, you have given one login, credentials, current password, new password. Now, if you want to change your password, you can change. So earlier we can give location 123 hash, and we can give location @123, location @123. Change the password. Your password has been changed. Now log off. Now log in. And this is location 123 hash, old password. Now location @123. With a new password. Capital N. So now it is coming. Okay. So this is a predefined. Now here just we understand the template. Now I don't want anything as ready-made. Everything we need to do on our own. So right here is add template. Sorry, we will take one more project. Add a new website. The ASP.NET empty website. Now here we can add it. Now no pages, nothing. Everything is manual. Now add one new item. You want HTML page, or you want ASP.NET page, or you want MVC page, depends on that. Here we have web form. See, ASP.NET extensibility, ASPX is the extension will come. So first page, home page. So we need to take the home page and then we can add it. Now this will going to display homepage.aspx, aspx.cs. Here extension is this. Now this is a page is created by C# and the code file is homepage.aspx.cs, and this is pure HTML designing. The structure of a web page is always open with HTML, close with HTML, and whatever middle of the content we are seeing, it is called as body, and for styles and scripts we can write it inside of header tag. So the complete page is in HTML to HTML, style sheet and scripts we can write inside of